Welcome to the channel, everybody. Level M Diecast. It is time to complete Team Transport for 2025. This is mix number 4. This is the last mix of the year. Also includes the Ferrari that everybody is just up in arms about. It is a brand new casting, by the way, for both the Transporter and the model itself. So this mix starts with number 83. We have ourselves our Fiat 642 RN2 Bortolli Transporter with the Ferrari 250 GTO. Both of those are brand spanking new castings. So those look very, very good. This happens to be 2 per case. So I think the Ferraris will be plentiful to find should you want the Ferrari. So we'll slide this out. Now this is kind of interesting because this is only the 5th licensed transporter we've got. And I'm not talking about trailers, the actual transporter itself. This is just the 5th licensed transporter we've got. So very, very, very light on that. Take a look at our 250 GTO to start. There it is, looking very, very good. Uses the GT wheels. The exhaust out the back looks really, really good. That's part of the interior. That's a really, really nice detail. 250 GTO on the plate. Taillights look very, very good. This one happens to be number 22. So kind of interesting with the number prints on the trunk lid and the deck lid. Very weird. 22 on the side, but for some reason those numbers are... It's really weird. It's like the loop is too far over. It's very weird. Very weird. Maybe you Ferrari guys know that maybe there's a reason for that. Details on the top look very, very good. Prints on the front look good. The headlight prints look like a picture, so that's decent. You do have your Ferrari logo right there in the front. The print's not super crisp on this one, but you guys get the idea of what's there. A couple fog lights as well. This one looks really, really, really good. Really, really good. It's very crisp, very nice. Yellow print on the side looks very good. And then take a look at our base deets. So there is your base deets looking really good. This is actually a really, really, really nice casting. And this looks like something that could realistically almost be released in the main line as well. Not quite, but pretty close. All right, taking a look at the car hauler itself. This is your Fiat. The prints on the front are ridiculously good, just super crisp. I mean, just looks fantastic. This is very wide. It's a very, very wide truck. I think this particular wheel is an excellent choice. It's probably beyond the best wheel they could have chose for this. This is even better than using like a brand new casting because I just think that one is it's just spot on. It's just such a perfect wheel. It works so good. Now, obviously, as you can tell, this is going to be all die cast. This whole section here. Obviously, all this section is plastic. This is actually pretty heavy. The base is also die cast, which is really nice. So this model actually has quite a bit of metal to it. There is the base details, by the way. So this one doesn't have like... oh, it does. What? No way. Holy cow. I was just about to be like, oh, this doesn't have any kind of moving things or... Very, very nice. Now, it is snapped in there on the inside, so it doesn't necessarily go all the way to the ground, but it's close. It's close enough. But you can, of course, load up a Ferrari on there, this being the 250 GTO. Slide that in there, and it fits in there perfectly fine. So, and there is a lip on the back here to keep it from rolling out. Details in the back does have your Ferrari logo, taillights done up, a little bit of plate detail on there as well. Really, really, really nice. That's really, really, really nice. Very, very nice. Oh, man, this is good. Oh, this is so good. And then, of course, you can fit a couple of cars on the top. So if this is where the 250 GTO sits, you could put another 250 GTO. So this will easily hold 3 cars on there, no problem. Ferrari Hot Wheels just needs to make more classic Ferraris in order to utilize this transporter the way it should. And then just an up close of the prints on the side. Oh, man, this is so good. This is so good. This is even better than I could have possibly imagined. This is just crazy. This is just crazy. And it's crazy that this is actually in the same budget as, you know, all these other team transports. That's just crazy. That's probably the best team transport they've ever done. Just overall, just going to say. All right, number 84. Moving on, we do have ourselves our Fleet Street with the AE86 Sprinter Trueno in red. Looking pretty good. It's all right. It's kind of hard starting with the Ferrari, but it was in the number order. We go in number order, 83, 84, and 85. So we'll get our next one out of here. There we go. There is the Fleet Street. Looks good. I don't like the fact that the cab section or the rollback section here is a completely different red. Really wish the red would have been just a little bit darker. But this one is pretty nice. It does have full prints on the top for all the simulated diamond plating and whatnot. There's some taillight details in the back. Pretty straightforward on this side. The cab is done up. You do have your headlights on there and your marker lights on the front. We've seen this particular one a bunch of times. It does just roll back, and then when you get to the back here, it does pop. Sometimes it pops right off, as you can see there. Sometimes it's a little bit more straightforward. Just a little pop to it. There we go. There we go. Just a little pop to it. Sorry about that. So that does go all the way to the ground, and then of course you can roll your model up on there, and then there's this click, hold straight there. There is the AE86. This one is kind of more of the same. We have seen this model in premium a couple of times. So it does say Trueno on the front. The fog lights look pretty good. Headlights look pretty good, although those look like drawn lights. I just don't like that look. I'd rather them look... I mean, they look realistic, but you can tell they're like an artistic rendition, which I think takes away from the realism of it. It does say GTV on the side. Twin cam. Very, very nice. And then there is your prints in the back. The prints are decent. They're not super great, but they're decent. Again, those taillights have like simulated tint on the top, or like shading on the top, and it just doesn't look good. Just rather than just put regular prints on there, because printing shading and stuff on there just it's not good. There's your base deets. So Hot Wheels is still dating their stuff. This one's also a relatively light red, so it matches the cab very, very well, but the rollback section is significantly different. All right, last one up in the mix for 2025. This is the last one. Number 85 is where we're going to end the Euro hauler with the Lykan Hypersport. Very, very cool seeing that one come into Team Transport. Very, very cool to see a new color on it. The card art looks pretty good. So we'll crack this one open. Definitely not one that I would have had on my bingo card, but this works. So, slide that out of there. Get our Lykan out of the back. Ooh, it's a wide one. Ooh, that's really, really tight in there. Really, really tight in there. Ooh, big, huge piece in there. So get those out of there. Nothing particular fancy in the back. Throw the back up. There is the details in the back. Does have some marker lights on the top. Tail lights look decent. There is the casting. The casting is a split. You do have die cast here in the middle, and then you do have plastic on the bottom and plastic on the top. There is your Lykan logo, which is pretty basic. Some side marker lights on the side. A little bit of details for the opening panels. A relatively tinted window in there. Details in the front. Looks good. So you have a pretty big scratch right there on this particular window. No big deal. Marker lights on the top look pretty decent. The fake logo right there, since this is not a licensed casting. Kind of interesting that they chose to use some off-road tires, and we've seen that before, but it was with the Dakar Porsche, off-road Porsche, so I think that fits. I think maybe they're just using those off-road wheels because they fit this casting a little bit better. Be just my opinion, but it's pretty straightforward. There is our Lykan Hypersport in silver. This is a nice, brilliant silver. Looks excellent. It's really, really good. A little bit of black print for the A-pillars. A little bit of black print on the top right there. And a little bit of print right there for the ducks. This is a really good casting. I think they did a great job with this. It's just nice to see a new color on this one. It does have your Lykan logo there on the hood as well. So this has very interesting opening doors. The real car does. Details in the back. Taillights look pretty decent. It does say Lykan on the side, or maybe Hypersport on the other side. This is a pretty decent one. I like the silver finish. I think it looks good. Like again, I'm just really happy that we get another release of the Lykan, because I really do like the Lykan quite a bit. So we'll throw that one right up there on the top. And there you go. 2025 Team Transport comes to an end. Mix number 4. This is 2 per case. Those are 1 per case. So at least Hot Wheels was smart for once and put 2 of the most desirable one in the case. So this should help out as this kind of hits a little bit harder. Prices should come down. This thing's still going for like $30, $35, $40 sometimes. It's ridiculous. It's absurd. But just be a little bit patient. You will find it. Again, 2 per case. Very good mix. Probably the best Team Transport they've done out of all 85 Probably the best one. Just saying. So we're going to roll out. Catch next time on LMD.